Everything about this scene supports the notion that white South Africans have it pretty good. This suggests that there is another side to the story. White poverty in South Africa has doubled since the non-racial election in 1994. People like Elza B Blacknot are stepping in to help. She goes door to door in poor white areas with bags of food.
When I first met Sis and the family, they were all sleeping on the floor. They were on the cement. They had no beds, they had no furniture, they had absolutely nothing.
Living conditions similar to what you will find in many of the black townships. This tiny house is a home for 2 families.
So all 11 people sleep in this house?
Yes.
It's very small though.
Oh, very, very small.
Laura Fanter and her children, her sister's family. Her mother, Petranella Casimere, lives here too, and they all survive on her $94 a month pension. Petranella believes there's only one reason why they are in this desperate state. It started, she says, when the black government came to power 15 years ago.
In the past, we were the apartheid years, and the white people put them down, and now it's their time to put us down.
It is a common feeling among white South Africans who have fallen on hard times. They are the victims, they say, of affirmative action, or what they call reverse discrimination. Virtually every person in this room feels that way. They all lived and worked during the apartheid era. They are left with meager pensions and come to this community center twice a week for a free meal. They don't talk openly, but ask a few questions and the bitterness rises.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's getting the job. The white people is staying behind. First the black, and then the white, and that is the truth.
It is true that South Africa has its own version of affirmative action. It's called Black Economic Empowerment, and it was seen as vital in the new South Africa. Go to any one of the government ministries in Pretoria today, and most of the civil servants are black. It used to be that most of the faces you'd see on the streets here were white. Under the apartheid system, if you were a white person, you got a job. Of course, it wasn't just government workers. The entire labor market changed. Years later, blacks and whites are now competing for jobs on equal terms. And whites don't always come out on top. In a country where the vast majority of poor people are black, it seemed wrong to talk about a few poor white people.
Yeah, I was shocked because
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
Why?
Why? Because, you know, in the apartheid, whites used to get everything and blacks were the one who were suffering. So it was a shock to see that.
And how did you feel when you saw it? And how did it make you feel?
I felt uncomfortable because I couldn't believe it. You know, it's okay with blacks because we used to it, but whites, it's unbelievable.
Did you feel sorry for them?
Yeah, I
or-
did feel sorry for them.
Traveling around, speaking with people in the black community, we were told that when it comes to poverty, color shouldn't matter.
When you see a white child who's 5 years old, who's homeless, it evokes in you the same feelings that it would evoke when you see a black child.
For Worldfocus, I'm Martin Seemungle in Johannesburg.